Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It is a foundation review and I'm actually reviewing, and it's about time, let me show you. It is the new Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. Here is a picture of my vanity. Please do not judge, but I wanted to quickly show you guys what this foundation looked like. It's the Conceal and Perfect from Milani. Love that it is a glass bottle. That is huge for me, and I love that it has a pump. That's also really important. This is one that I have wanted to review for the longest time, and I actually already have a couple of shades, but they are so yellow and dark on me that they never worked. A while ago, Milani finally released some lighter shades that would actually work with my skin tone. Unfortunately, they were all released in the US and I couldn't find them anywhere in Canada and just didn't want to order them online because it does cost a lot in shipping, customs taxes, and duties to get it over here from the Milani website. So when I was in the drugstore the other day, I ended up finding shade 00 Light Natural. That's the one I picked up, and that is the one that I have on my face right now. I'm gonna zoom you in super quick so you guys can check this out because I do have to get to work. As you can see, everything is sitting on my face really well so far. Even my nose is looking pretty good, as is my forehead. The foundation did go on, woo, yikes, too close. The foundation did go on really nicely. It was easy to blend out. It was a little bit of a thicker consistency, so it did have lots of great coverage as I was applying, and all I needed was a pump and a half to cover my entire face. Okay, that's about all the time I have right now because I'm already 10 minutes behind schedule. I don't want to be late for work. I gotta head out the door, but I am gonna do some check-ins at work and maybe introduce you to some of my colleagues if they want to be on camera. So I'm gonna see you guys in just a little bit. I made it to the office. I am almost on time. I'll put it that way. I did run into a little bit of traffic on the road, which sucks in the morning, but what are you gonna do? I'm here and nevertheless. So I really don't know what to show you guys in the office that I work in. That's my colleague's desk. This is my desk. I have some post-it notes with important contact information that I can't quite share with you guys, but yeah, this is it. I have a pretty long day ahead of me. I've got a full day's worth of work. I have back-to-back meetings this morning, which I've never been a fan of back-to-back meetings, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it. When I'm done in the office, I do have to head back to my house, get changed, and run over to the gym because I do have a training session today with my personal trainer. Things have been going really well with him. I am so happy with the results. I've been squatting a lot better. I have also been squatting a lot of weight. Yes, I have a very strong lower body. Also working on some deadlifting, some Olympic lifting, which has been a lot of fun. I don't know why I just threw my hands up in the air. It's like, hey! Before I continue on and make a complete fool of myself on camera as well as on YouTube, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can check out my face. It hasn't been that long since my last check-in. Let me take that out a little bit. But the foundation is still wearing really well. Am I in focus? Now that I'm in focus, hopefully you guys can see that the foundation is wearing well, except in the crevices of my nose, if you guys can see that. It's just kind of gathered up there in a really awkward position. It's okay on my chin, although I do see it getting a little bit cakey there. Sorry guys, I'm having some problems keeping this in focus. I don't know why. Work with me, camera. There we go. I also see the foundation creasing over here in my smile lines. My nose is actually looking pretty good, although I do see how my glasses are going to be making a good indent in that. Let me take that off so you guys can see. But it is sitting well on the rest of my nose, and if you guys can see as I duck down, forehead is still looking fantastic. and if you're wondering, I also have some Natasha Denona Tropic Palette eyeshadow that I'm wearing today. I am testing out the palette because I want to see if it's going to be worth the $160 some odd dollars that I spent on it. Because of that steep price tag, I'm also on a bit of a no buy, but not entirely. I'm just trying not to buy any more makeup this month so I can recoup the losses of cash in that particular palette. For primer today, I've actually been using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, which I have been loving and wearing under every single foundation for at least 3 weeks straight now. I ran out of my Hylamide Matte 12 primer, which you guys know I'm ride or die for. So I started using this Rimmel primer, and honestly, I've been using it for 3 weeks straight now with 0 complaints. I've been loving it. I also use some of the Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Powder to set my face, a little bit of my MAC Studio Fix powder as well, a little bit of bronzer, some blush, and I was out the door. I really didn't have a lot of time to do anything fancy with my face today. I'm gonna go grab my morning cup of coffee, eat my breakfast, get settled in, and start my day, and I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. It is lunchtime. I actually just came back from an event that was serving food, and check it out. I got me some wings, some cheese, and this little Asiago, I don't know, mini pizza, I guess. If my trainer is watching this, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? No, hashtag sorry, not sorry. But I did end up bringing my own food today. Let me show you what I got. I made some jerk chicken last night, which I'm gonna put in the microwave, and because I am working out tonight, I get to eat a starch. I got my Uncle Ben's tomato and herb flavored rice. Perfection in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna chuck that in the microwave as well. But let's talk about this foundation. Why don't I bring you in a little bit closer so you guys can inspect my face with me? Hang on, we're zooming. We're zooming. We are zoomed. It is still sitting well on my chin, although I am noticing that it is a little bit cakey like it was earlier in the morning. Focus. My cheek is still looking pretty good, no complaints. It's sitting well underneath my eyes, but as you guys can see with my glasses, there is complete transfer over here. It's not looking good at all. So I'm gonna have to fix that before I go out in public again. The makeup is still looking good on my nose. It's not really clinging to many dry patches. Still looking pretty good on the other side of my face as well, and under my eyes. And let me duck down. The forehead, let me bring out my glasses. Yeah, forehead is still looking pretty good. Eyeshadow still looks all right. Surprisingly, everything is still going really well with the foundation. Work is progressing just fine. I can't wait for 4 p.m. so I can go home. But yeah, all is good in the world right now. Just finished eating lunch, and I'm gonna go over to my colleague right now and ask her how my foundation is looking, because y'all seem to like that when I asked my friends last time I did a foundation review. I think it was the foundation Smackdown with e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, and everyone told me what side looked better, and I thought that was pretty fun. Like I said, you guys liked it, and I've got my colleague Yelena here. She's gonna stare at my face, okay, and tell me how everything looks. I know the lighting doesn't. Maybe we should do this. Sucks. All right.
Well, first and foremost, you always look beautiful to me.
Thank you.
Now let me look.
Oh, and I'll take off my glasses.
Okay, it's good coverage, but I don't love it as much as your other foundations. I think because it looks a little dry in some areas.
Ooh, where?
I think like right here.
Down here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't know if that's because of the area I'm most self-conscious of about myself, because I always flake there.
Yeah. But
it looks very nicely covered. The tone seems to match.
Okay.
It seems to hold well. I don't know if that makes sense.
I like it. I like it. What do you think about the color? Because I took a look at myself in the mirror and I have some thoughts.
But the color, honestly, I don't know. I feel like maybe you could go a shade lighter. Is that possible?
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you noticed that too. So after I finished blotting my face, guys, I realized that this foundation oxidized. So it was originally a perfect match with my neck this morning, but the longer I wore it, it oxidized and actually went about a shade and a half darker than what I actually had on. So that's just something else to note for this foundation.
And I'm glad you said that, because I didn't know the proper term, but I remember asking you about my foundation. I think I used one you recommended before,
The Armani?
Silk.
Yeah.
And I was like, it always turns darker. So you taught me about the oxidizing. So now I always go a shade lighter.
Yeah.
So not only are you funny, beautiful, and witty, you're also knowledgeable.
Thanks,
You can
man.
pay me later.
Perfect. There is your rave review from my colleague. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go, sadly, back to work. This is the final check-in of the day. I am so tired. It is late. It is 10:12 in the, I was gonna say in the evening. Oh my god, it is 10:12 at night. That's how tired I am. After work, I came home, I quickly scarfed down something, and then I went straight to the gym. I didn't really have much downtime, and I had a good workout, but I came home, I was so tired, I passed out for a little bit. I'm literally just waking up right now, and I've got to edit this video, so I have to end this now, and obviously I have to shower, get ready for bed, and just get ready for tomorrow. Let's just look at my face. Forehead, still looking good. My cheeks are still looking good as well. I can't believe my highlight is still popping from this morning. Let me see if I can get you some better light. There we go. Chin's looking all right, although there's lots of redness peeking through now. Other cheek is still looking good. Nose is all right. I can see some dry patches now, and the foundation has sort of melted off the sides of my nose, but that's pretty normal. Overall, this foundation is pretty good. It did oxidize, which I think is the only downside to this foundation, but it's not a deal breaker. I did stay moderately matte throughout the day. I did blot once, and I was all right after that. And this foundation even lasted through a workout, so not too shabby. It is getting a thumbs up for me. And that's gonna do it for this review. I really hope you enjoyed this type of review video. It is a little bit different taking you throughout my day with me. And before you click out of this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and connect with me on all of my social media, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.